Literature graduate student Evan Calloway meets a stranger on an anonymous forum who understands his soul, Ren Archive, without knowing that the person is actually Theo Whitaker, a mysterious writer living under a hidden identity. As Theo weaves lies between their online friendship, real-life romance, and concealed identity, the deception begins to spiral out of control until Evan discovers the truth. The man he deeply loves has been deceiving him all along with three separate personas.
I know you wouldn't want to read this. I wouldn't want to read it either, if I were you. But I thought I should at least tell you, even if you delete it immediately. I didn't start this with any intention to deceive you. That first night, on the forum, I was just a stranger replying to another stranger's post. There was no plan, no scheme. I didn't even know your name. The lie wasn't on purpose, Evan. It was just, I didn't know how to stop being Rink after I'd already become him to you. I don't expect you to believe me. I just needed you to know. I didn't mean to become a lie to you. But then Rin had your trust. Vale had your admiration. And Theo had your heart when you looked at him across a table in a bookstore. I was greedy. I didn't want to lose any of them. So I destroyed the thing you trusted most. Okay. Then just one line. I'm sorry.
Theo, I'm only going to say this once, and you better listen. Do not contact him. Do not write. Do not show up. The best thing you can do for yourself and for this book is to disappear right now. Let it cool down. He'll come around, or he won't. Either way, you can't control it. What you can control is not making things worse.
I don't care about the book, Clara.
Yes, you do. You've been caring about that book since you were 20, and when someone leaked your draft, they turned your name into a joke. Do you remember what they wrote about you? The most disappointing debut of the year. A cautionary tale for nepotism. Not even his mother could finish this. They tore you apart on that website, piece by piece, and you read every single comment. You couldn't stop reading them. That book was the only thing that ever put you back together. Don't you dare throw it away because you're drowning in guilt.
You don't think I know that? You don't think I remember every single comment they wrote under my face? I had no face then. Now I have 3, and I still don't know which one is real, and it doesn't matter. Because all three of them are just the same person, hiding from the same thing.
Then figure it out. But do it without dragging him deeper. That's the only kindness you have left to give him right now. That girl already took everything else from you. Don't let her take this too.
You've been here 3 days. You've eaten about 1 meal. You've slept maybe 4 hours. And you've torn up about 2 years of work.
It's all lies anyway. Every word, every page, built on a foundation of not telling the truth. So what's the point of keeping it? You know, I knew you before you were Ash Vale, before Rin I Archive. I knew you when you were just Theo, the kid who got his drafts leaked on the internet and couldn't get out of bed for 2 weeks because strangers had written poems about how much they hated him. I was the one who came to your apartment, remember? I found you on the floor. You'd been there for a whole day. You've eaten nothing. You kept saying the same thing over and over. She was the only person I showed it to. Over and over, like a broken record. I thought I'd fixed it. The new name, the books, the mystery. I thought if I just built enough walls, no one could ever get close enough to see the real thing and hate it. But then he came in, and he saw everything. He saw every single room in this broken house, and he still stayed. And I broke his trust because I was too afraid to tell him the door was unlocked. Because the last person I unlocked it for, she didn't just leave. She burned the house down on her way out. I can't say he'll forgive you, but I can tell you this. If you stay in this house and rot, you're choosing the easy way out. Not the right one, just the easy one. You let what she did define you for years, Theo. Don't let it define how this ends too.
I watched the entire interaction between Zephiel with stories from Mosend. The publisher requires you to immediately stop publishing content on all accounts. Responses are prohibited. Your comments will only exacerbate the situation. Theo, do you understand?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have told you. I should have told you the first time you looked at me like I was worth looking at.
Mia, you're not actually considering this. Tell me you're not considering this. You're not seriously falling for another stranger online, are you? He disappeared. He ghosted everyone. That's not a cry for help, Evan. That's a man who finally did the right thing and left you alone.
Clara called me. She said he's been in that house for 2 months. He's not eating, he's not writing. He's on the floor, just staring at the wall. You want me to pretend that doesn't matter?
You're not seriously falling for another stranger online, are you? Yes, I do, because you matter too. What about what he did to you? The lies? The way you cried on my couch for 2 weeks?
I haven't forgotten any of it. I still wake up angry. Some days I look at my phone and I want to throw it across the room because I remember I used to text him good morning every single day. But Mia, I can't let him drown. Not like this. Not because some strangers on the internet made up a story about us that isn't even true.
You're going.
I'm going.
Then call me when you get there. And if he dare to look at you wrong, I'm driving up myself and dragging you out of there.
I know you will. Thank you. You can do this. You're not here to save him, you're here to end this. To make it stop. For both of you. You shouldn't have come. Of course I shouldn't have. I should be in Boston right now, hating you, forgetting you. That's what I should be doing. But you disappeared like you were trying to delete yourself too. You said you didn't want to see me again.
I said I didn't want to be lied to again. Not that I wanted to watch you die inside your own lies.
I know you hate lies more than anything. I just didn't know how to face you after what I said. I know that. So I know I don't deserve your forgiveness. Then why did you keep doing it? Because Rin had your trust. Ash Vale had your admiration. And Theo had your heart. The moment you looked at him across a table in a bookstore. I still hate that you lied to me. I know. But I also hate what they're saying about you. That you set out to destroy me from the start. You is of me, and
You're not innocent. But you're not as despicable as they say you are either. I didn't come here because I forgive you. Bai's paid clear.
I came because I don't want another lie. The one the whole world is telling about you to be the thing that breaks you.
He was in that room for 2 months. I brought food, he didn't eat. I talked to him, he didn't answer. You walked in and he stood up. First time he stood up in 3 days.
I don't know if I can forgive him. But I do know I can't let him disappear. There's a difference.
He told me once about high school. Said he used to cry in the bathroom because he couldn't stand the way people looked at him. Or worse, the way they didn't look at him. Like he wasn't there at all. And then he said something I never forgot. I'd rather be hated than invisible. At least hatred acknowledges your existence. Then you came along and you saw him. You actually saw him, and he didn't know what to do with that. It terrified him more than any hate ever did.
I just want to stop the story. The one everyone's telling about us. It's wrong. It's all wrong.
Then stop it. Write the correct version. You're the only one who can.
I'm Evan Calloway.
I know these two children. I saw them laughing over you eyes in that biff door. It may peace be with fallen both.
My name is Theo Whitley. For the past 6 years, I've hidden behind 2 other names. One was a pen name, Ash Vale. One was a secret account, Rengo on Archive. I used them because I was afraid. Afraid of being seen as just myself. Afraid of being judged for the person I actually am. I met someone. I met him under the false name first, then on the pen name, then in person. And every single time I had a chance to tell him the truth, I chose not to. I wanted all of his attention, all of his trust, all of the versions of himself he gave to each of my masks. And I was so terrified of losing that, of being exposed and rejected again, that I did the worst possible thing. I gave him 3 names instead of 1, because I thought if one version of me got destroyed, I'd still have the others. There was never more than one. I was wrong. There was never more than one. And I broke his trust because I was too afraid to give him the only thing he ever asked for. The truth. I'm not here to ask for forgiveness. I'm not here to say that what happened to me excuses what I did to him. It doesn't. A wound explains behavior. It doesn't justify it. But I want to say this, out loud, in front of everyone, I am not hiding anymore. Not from the person who leaked my work, not from the strangers who hated me, not from the fear that kept me silent for 6 years. I've closed both accounts. I'm not writing under any name except my own from now on. And if the only person I ever wanted to read my words chooses never to read them again, that's a consequence I have to live with.
I'm sorry. To Evan. To everyone who trusted the names instead of the person behind them. The person behind them is a liar. He's trying not to be one anymore.
You stayed. I wanted to see if you'd actually say it out loud, in front of people. I wanted to see if you'd say the part about her too. I said it. All of it. Yeah, you did. That's different from before. You didn't just say you were sorry. You told them why you were scared. You told them what she did to you. You let them see the ugly parts, not just the polished ones. I spent years trying to make that story disappear, pretend it didn't happen, pretend I wasn't that person anymore. But I was. I still am. And I can't fix what I did to you by pretending the things that happened to me didn't matter. But they're part of it. Part of me.
The writing's good, but you still do it. You make yourself sound too poetic when you're describing what you did wrong.
I'll rewrite it.
Yeah, you will. Plain language this time. No metaphors, no images, just the ugly truth.